This video is sponsored by Warframe, which is available as a free download for the Switch, and you can get it right now from the eShop via a link in the description below. Games are services now, constantly updating and evolving. Warframe came out in 2013, and I played it that year when it was a PS4 launch title. I really liked it. It was an always online multiplayer looter shooter. A shared world shooter, which was a term used to describe Destiny, which came out a whole year later. So Warframe was a bit ahead of its time. For whatever reason, I stopped playing. Maybe the visuals at the time were a bit gray and bland, or maybe there were just other games that came out to take my attention away from the free game not many people were talking about. But I always heard rumblings from PC players about how great this game has become, especially after the fizzle of Destiny 2. So I always wanted an opportunity to jump back in, and the Switch port is the perfect opportunity. And it turns out, this is the perfect form factor for a game like this in my life. This port was done by Panic Button, who got their start making Wii games, but is now known for their Switch ports, like for example, Doom and Wolfenstein. So they know what they're doing. And Digital Extremes pretty much gave them free rein to do whatever they had to do to make the best port possible. And this included full-featured graphical settings as if this is a PC game. And every button on the controller is customizable, so you can completely customize your experience. Panic Button will also be continuously updating this game, so all of the content updates will be provided by them too. And this game runs beautifully. As you can expect from the limited hardware, it's 720p 30 frames per second, so it looks and performs decent in docked mode, but it looks really good in portable mode. It handles a lot of characters on screen very well. Frame drops do happen, but they're nothing game-breaking. I'm also surprised at how well it handles all of the particle effects from all of the different characters at the same time. Gameplay is the most important thing to me. Sure, graphics can wow me, but I'd be more than happy to take a loss in graphical fidelity if it means that I can have a game in the most convenient form factor possible. And that's exactly what this is. I hate to keep comparing it to Destiny, but that's just where most of my experience with these types of games lie. When I was at peak addiction, doing the grind and hopping on all of the updates as they came out, I would sometimes play on my Vita via remote play. Desperate times. But it was a lifesaver when I was on vacation in Florida and Xur finally had the Hawk Moon for sale, but I still had to grind for some strange coins, and this is some nerd shit, isn't it? Warframe now is available on every platform, but I can't take every platform to the bathroom with me. I can't take every platform out to the bar with me when my friends drag me out. I can't take every platform to my brother's Thanksgiving dinner. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. The Switch might be my favorite console, but I always viewed it as an ancillary console. It's great to have alongside of another more powerful console like a PC or an Xbox or a PlayStation to play the more big budget, CPU intensive AAA stuff. But if all of those publishers are willing to fund a stripped down version for the Switch, then this can be your primary console. I love the work Panic Button is doing. I have no problem playing games on other consoles, but if I can get it on here, I want it on here, especially for a game as social as Warframe. You're seconds away from a LAN party at all times. I could only dream of this when I was playing Destiny back in the day, dragging my PS4 and monitor to a friend's house. Being able to play Warframe wherever I go, as long as there's an internet connection, is very dangerous because now that's all that I think about. I could be grinding for some new weapons, of which there are 300 of, and all of them affect the way that you play the game. Like I said, gameplay and game mechanics are most important to me, so when a game is just shooting gallery after shooting gallery, I start to catch on. Warframe focuses pretty heavily on movement and a combination of melee attacks, shooting, and special abilities. Hey, that's similar to another certain game that I keep talking about and don't want to talk about anymore, so I'm doing this instead. I like to focus on stealth, and the movement is so fast and fluid. You can even rocket jump across the whole map. I'm still in the early game, but I'm trying to build my Warframe with this in mind. Right now I'm using the Mesa frame, which eventually gains the ability to Reaper everyone around her, and McCree, she can also McCree. I kind of just got it because I liked the way that it looked. I'm also using the Vectis Prime sniper rifle and Fang Prime blades, which I got for free by having Amazon Prime via Twitch Prime. By the way, if you have that, feel free to drop a sub over at twitch.tv/Wulff. I love you so much. Happy holidays. Mwah. Of course, I'm constantly checking what I can modify on my gear after every mission, and constantly keeping an eye on all of the other weapons available to me to perfectly tune my playstyle. So without even spending any money, you could be pretty happy with your build pretty early on. And of course, everything could be obtained for free through straight grinding, which is how I intend to play. If you have a Switch, the whole thing is free. That is a lot of free content. Would you rather play this or Fortnite? Come on now. You can even play online without a Switch Online subscription. It is 100% free. There are a few wide open maps you could sandbox around in with other players. There's 18 different worlds to explore via the star map. This game is massive and it's all on your tiny portable device. Of course, you need an internet connection to play, but it's an always online multiplayer shared world game, so that should be expected. This game could be a little bit overwhelming to just jump right into with all the different frames, all the different play styles, and all the different terminology used, but the community is very helpful and welcoming. There's an in-game world chat, and while you're in your orbiter, you can see other players asking questions and immediately getting answers. They're all surprisingly supportive. You could also find people to play with this way. Just ask if anybody wants to help you do a specific mission or obtain a specific resource. And yes, of course, there's built-in voice chat. Come on now, this ain't no Nintendo game. Panic Button even added motion controls. And before you get yourself all in a tizzy, they're off by default. It's similar to what they did in the Doom port. They're actually really helpful. When you're sniping, it just helps you make minor adjustments to be more accurate. So you could snap aim for a body shot and then just tilt a little bit for a headshot. The motion controls don't even get in the way if you forget that they're on. If you've played Warframe before on PC, or maybe you don't have a Switch yet and you're getting one for Christmas, you can transfer your PC account over to your Switch pretty easily. You just have to download the game on Switch, link your Warframe account, play through the first little bit, then go over to your account settings on the Warframe website and click Migrate PC Account to Nintendo Switch. This is what I did, and it was super simple. While you're over there, also make sure that your Twitch account is linked so you can get the free loot, and hey, also throw me a little sub. Love you, happy holidays. I'm a really big fan of multiplayer games like this. Games that reward you for progression. You make this game your own through the customizations and the experiences that you have with your friends. And this is something that I never would have gotten the chance to play had it not come to the Switch, which has slowly become my primary console through sheer convenience. There's no reason other publishers can't do the same with their titles. I'm sure even players who are diehard into Warframe on PC would love the opportunity to keep playing while they're away from home. For a shared world experience like this, hell, even Diablo got the Switch treatment with an excellent port, but that shit ain't free. This is 100% totally free. That's even a great excuse to get your friends into it too and try a mission together, see how you like it. Why not? That's always the hardest part for me, is getting all of your friends to buy the same game. So what do you guys think about Warframe being on the Nintendo Switch? Have you given it a shot yet? And if not, why not? It's free. Leave it in the comments below, at me on Twitter, and all this other social media garbage. This video was sponsored by Warframe, but they didn't give me anything to say. They just said, hey, make a video about Warframe, and I said, okay. Just don't tell them I was gonna play it anyway and probably make a video about it because I was very excited that I was coming on Switch. Anyway, we got new videos and live streams all the time. Our schedule's in a pinned tweet over on our Twitter, twitch.tv/Wulff, then we do live streams there. We do live streams here on YouTube as well. We launched our new winter apparel line, which you should definitely check out. But of course, as always, the most important thing that you can do to help support us is just to subscribe to the channel so you get all notifications and share this video with a friend that you want to play Warframe with. You know what? Play the game first, and when you like it, then share this video with that friend that you want to play with. Thank you guys very much. You have yourselves a very good week.